Hello friends, today's topic is what is performance appraisal, what its features, what is need or objective performance appraisal, what is the process of performance appraisal. So this is the topic which we will discuss, and the next is concept of performance appraisal. Performance appraisal refers to all those procedures that are used to evaluate the personality, the performance and the potential of an employee and communicating the results of the evaluation to him for the purpose of rewarding or developing the employee. So this is the performance appraisal which helps to communicate the results of for evaluation of an employee, how they will do great or how will they will be improved for the future purpose. So this is potential performance appraisal. Now one of the famous definition given by the W.D. Scott, R.C. Clothier and W.D. Sprague, that performance appraisal is a process of evaluating an employee performance of a job in terms of its requirement. That what are the requirement of job, then according to the requirement we will do the performance appraisal of an employee. Features of performance appraisal. It is a systematic description of an employee job relevant strength and weakness. The second is performance appraisal could be formal and informal. Third is informal performance appraisal is a continuous process, while formal performance appraisal is a periodic basis, and so it is based on the scientific assessment. So this is the main difference between the formal or informal performance appraisal. Fourth, it is related to the actions not only with the system of forms and procedure, that it is a combination of both actions and systems of forms and procedure. Performance appraisal is always consistent in the sense that it is tries to evaluate performance in the same manner using same approach. That performance appraisal is always consistent. How it is that a main objective performance appraisal to evaluate the performance. Now the performance appraisal in an inevitable function, not an issue of choice. For more, performance appraisal is very important for any organization. It is not a choice for an organization. It will be done by that organization to perform performance appraisal for a better evaluation of an employee strengths. And now the last is it is an agreed performance within an agreed framework of plan goals and competence requirement. So this is features of performance appraisal. Now the need or objective of performance appraisal. The first is to know the strength and weakness for evaluation, to make provision for extrinsic rewards and intrinsic rewards. It means that how will make and how will give the rewards to the employee. So performance appraisal helps in that. Now the fourth is to assess the employee's training and development needs. If the employee is if there is something weak in the employee for doing any work, so training is required. So it is also helps to training and development of employee. Now the fifth is to tell the requirement of a job to employee. What are the requirements of the job? It will also tell by doing performance appraisal. Now the fifth is to take decision regarding promotion, transfers and demotion. Which employee will be promoted, which employee will not be promoted or demoted. It will also decision can be taken by the help of performance appraisal. Diagnose deficiency in employees regarding skills knowledge. If there is a knowledge is not according to the organization, so it will be diagnose that problem by giving them knowledge, by giving the training and development to the employee. Now the last is to select people for effective job performance in the organization. So this is main need or objective of performance appraisal. What are the requirements of an effective performance appraisal system? So it is very important before doing any performance appraisal, requirements will be there. The first is objective should be clear. Why we should go for the performance appraisal? So it is very important. The second is it should provide consistent, reliable and valid information, data, so that it can defend from any legal consequences which happen in the organization in near future or challenges. So this is the second requirement. The third is it is according to the need of the organization, because what are the needs of the organization is very important. According to that we provide the training and development to the employee. So it is also very important that performance appraisal is according to the need of the organization. The fourth is the appraisal technique should be practically viable and should measure the performance appraisal. Moreover, it is related to the job related activities, because it forms procedures, administrations of techniques, rating, etc. should be standardized as the appraisal decision affects all employees. Now the fourth is it should provide needed feedback on a continuing basis. And last, the overall purpose should be developmental than judgmental. That the main objective of main requirement of an effective appraisal system is that the purpose of that is to develop the employee rather than to judge the employee. So now the process of performance appraisal, I will discuss that by giving an image. So this is process of performance appraisal. The first is establish performance appraisal standards based on organizational objectives and job description. The first most important step is to what are the objective and why we will doing the performance appraisal should be clear to the organization. The second is communicate performance expected to employees. Second, we will discuss that what are the expectation from the employees so that they can work for according to them. Now the third is set the objective review period. We will also set that what in which period we will see the employees how they are working. So we will discuss the objective period. And fourth is measure actual performance. After that objective review period, we will measure what kind of actual performance is done or not. And last not but is the fifth, that compare actual performance with the standards and rate it with suitable scale. After once the actual performance is done, we will compare with the standards that how it will be done, whether it is according to standards or below the standards or above the standard. So compare it. And now communicate results of appraisal to the employees concerned. Once the comparison is completed, we will discuss the result, how the employee is done in that performance appraisal, whether he is a good or not. So communicate the results of the appraisal to the employees concerned. And after that we will discuss what is the discuss appraisal with the concerned employee. We will discuss what is the problem and what are solution of that skills which are not which you do not have. So this is last, and the last is initiative corrective actions if required, and take initiative corrective action after the all the performance appraisal is completed. If there is a required for doing any action, so it will be taken by the organization. So this is the end of the video. I hope you will enjoy it. Thanks for watching.